There are so many success principles in Genesis chapter 1. It's almost like God gave us a wink and said, if you don't get to chapter 2, you're going to be up. So Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So our lives are governed by the boundaries of time, space, and matter. We can only have freedom inside the boundaries of time, space, and matter. So God set up the platform. Well, interestingly enough, the first thing that God tells us about God is that he's creative. But the first thing he tells us about man, and when I say man, I'm talking about men and women. The first thing he tells us about man is that he made us in his image, which means he created us to create stuff and he made us to make stuff. And then the first thing he ever said to man was this: be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. So how's that a success principle? Well, be fruitful. What's a fruit? A fruit is a living organism whose seed is in itself. When God said be fruitful, he was saying to the man, you produce on the outside based on the aspect of my creativity that I planted inside of you. Well, because God understood something back then about success that we don't even understand 6,000 years later, and that is disruption always follows intention. When you decide to do something good, the first thing that shows up is something difficult. So you have to start with intention, but then disruption follows intention. Then the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. You have to find inspiration after the disruption follows your intention. God said, let there be light. Now, after the inspiration, you still need illumination. You need to learn something that you didn't know so that you can see something you couldn't see, so you can do something you couldn't do before.